This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Prime. In association with Micromax. Nothing like anything.
A warm hello to all our trusted viewers who have been joining us on the Property Show. Well, today is Monday. We explore North India's best performing property destinations and also get you expert-backed recommendations on what projects to buy. With me in the studio is Dhruv Khanna, Assistant Vice President at Prop Equity, to advise you when you call in with your questions. So let's tell you what we have in store for you today. Our top story today tells you why more than 2 lakh truly affordable homes across the country have no takers. What's gone so wrong is what we investigate. Also, we'll go on a hunt for promising projects in Greater Noida West. Then our next destination is Gurgaon, specifically Dwarka Expressway. Is there anything credible available in a budget of 65 lakh rupees in this market? And promising destinations of Lucknow covered for affordable homes, I would say budget homes in 40 lakh rupees. Top residential options with well-developed infrastructure in Jaipur under 75 lakhs. So we've pretty much covered all the capitals where there's a lot of real estate activity happening in North India. Finally, government brings housing and real estate under the purview of Lok Adalats. Will that help ease the misery of home buyers stuck in delayed projects or not? We'll tell you that. All right, let's start with the questions and answers because a lot of callers waiting to get their recommendations. Greater Noida, Ghaziabad and Jaipur are some of the markets we'll cover right up. Keshav Singh is on the phone line with us. Keshav, thanks very much for joining in. How can we help you?
Yeah, actually I sent a query regarding my, I have selected 2 property in Noida Extension, that is a S Aspire and RG Luxury. So I wanted to take a recommendation like which one is best and what is the advantage of both projects while selecting.
Okay, fair enough. So you just want a validation whether you've gone and done a good job of selecting these properties. What do you think? I mean, Noida market, everyone knows enough about it.
Right.
Whoever's buying into it, well-established market, everything, there's nothing really left to discuss. But within his projects, do you have a preference through which one is better?
Yes, we do.
And why?
We've actually given a first and second rank to the 2 choices. Both choices are fairly good from our perspective. So we give a go-ahead to both the projects, and we've also recommended him one other project in Greater Noida. But let's look at the micro-market figures first. The inventory overhang in Greater Noida is 35 months, and the weighted average price is 3,500 rupees a square foot. And this market has been growing at a moderate pace of about 7% every year. So out of the 2 projects that Keshav has shortlisted, the better of the 2 is Luxury Homes 1 by RG Group. This is located in Sector 16B, priced at about 3,700 rupees a square foot. It's a large project with over 2,000 units. And it's got good amenities again like swimming pool, health club, billiards, gym, table tennis, etc. The developer is interestingly offering 1 free covered car parking with every apartment in this particular project. The other project that he is looking at is Ace Aspire by Ace Group. This is priced at about 3,800 to 3,900 rupees a square foot. This project is on a 6-acre land parcel, and it's got all the basic amenities like club, swimming pool, tennis court, shopping malls, gymnasium, etc. And in addition, we recommend he look at another project by Gorsons India, Gaur Sundarayam. This is priced at about 3,800 rupees a square foot. 4 towers in this project will be ready in the next couple of months. This is a comparatively large project over a 17-acre land parcel, and it faces a 100-meter green belt. This has also been given a gold rating certificate for being a green building. this project gets air-conditioned apartments with VRV air conditioning in the bedrooms, living room, kitchen, etc. And again, has all the basic amenities as well.
All right, so Keshav, from your list, just to recap the conversation, you've got RG Group Luxury Homes, that's number 1. That gets a preference a little bit above your second preference. And let me just add to a couple of points that have been discussed here about the Noida extension, Greater Noida market. Of course, everyone knows about that market if you're in NCR, but a point that you may not know about, GNIDA, which is the Greater Noida Industrial Development Authority, has announced a 10% hike in allotment of price across all categories of land in the city. So, this might be a good time to go ahead and actually book your apartment. You could see some price revision. I know it's a dull market and you might not, developers may not have room to increase prices, but once the hike comes into effect from April 1, you may not get that big discount that you're looking for. So that's a big announcement which has already happened. So keep that in mind. All right, let's go across to our next caller. Rakesh Tiwari is on the phone line. Rakesh ji, how do we help you?
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Go ahead, sir.
मैम राकेश तिवारी बोल रहा था.
बोलिए सर.
एक्चुअली मैंने एक क्वेरी किया हुआ था आप लोगों से. मैं लखनऊ में देख रहा था 35 to 40 लाख के बीच में अगर कोई इंडिपेंडेंट हाउस मिल सके वहाँ पे तो.
आप इंडिपेंडेंट घर लेना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आजकल तो रिवाज है कि लोग मल्टी स्टोरी अपार्टमेंट्स में रहना चाहते हैं.
हाँ मैम, बट थोड़ा सा लखनऊ में अभी उतना ट्रेंड नहीं है इसका, इसलिए मैं देखना चाह रहा था. क्योंकि अभी कई सारे पीछे भी इश्यूज आते हैं लोगों के, लोग देते हैं पैसे और EMI करने लगती है, लेकिन 2-2, 3-3 साल तक लोगों को मिलते नहीं है. तो ये सब सोच के मैंने ऐसा देखा था एक बार.
चलिए, आपका बजट जो है 30 से 40 लाख का है. देखते हैं independent houses possible?
It's a bit difficult,
It's
unfortunately.
a big stretch, even in a market like Lucknow. Investors have essentially outpriced independent villas of that bracket, isn't it?
True. So, and that's the reason why, because he did mention in the email that he's looking for either independent villas if possible, or he is willing to look at apartments also. So, according to our research, given his budget and requirements, we've actually shortlisted 3 projects for him. And all our apartment projects. Again, all these three projects are close to completion, so he won't have those issues of having delayed possessions there in all probability.
Close to completion and completed are also now sometimes the time it can take is almost a year, isn't it?
That's true.
So you take 90% upfront, and a person hopes that, and they take you to show it. You can see the structure, you can see that tiling work is happening, some amount of plaster work is happening, and you feel, and the salesperson will tell you, oh, 6 months it'll be handed over to you, and guess what? It could actually take easily up to 2 years once the structure is up to the ready flat as well.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the likelihood of that happening reduces as the project progresses, but yes, I mean, there's always that risk, if the project is not fully completed. But in any case, I mean, given the budget, of course, we have no choice but to look at, projects that are largely under construction at the moment. But first, look at the micro market figures. We've chosen micro markets of Rai Bareli Road, Vrindavan Yojana for him. The inventory overhang figures are 28 months. The weighted average price is 3,300 rupees a square foot, and this market is growing at about 8% per annum. Now, the first project we recommend for him is Casa Green Exotica by Radhe Krishna Group. This is priced at about 3,100 to 3,400 rupees a square foot. This is located in sector 17, just 1 kilometers off the Amar Shahid Pat, and about 1.5 kilometers from the Rai Bareli Road. This project has been designed by Hafiz Contractor and has all the good amenities in place, including a grocery shop, spa and salon, coffee lounge, etc. The other project we recommend he looks at is Eldeco Shobigyam by Eldeco Infrastructure. This is in sector 9, priced at about 3,300 to 3,700 rupees a square foot. This project will be delivered this year itself. This project is spread over 11 acres and it's about 300 meters from Amar Shahid Pat and about 1.5 kilometers from the railway station. This project offers all basic amenities as well, like gym, wellness center, pool, shopping center, play areas, etc. And the third project he can look at is Galaxy by Ratan Housing. This is in sector 12, priced at about 3,300 rupees a square foot. This project will take another year and a half to develop to be completed. This project is located in sector 12 of Vrindavan Yojana, close to the Scope Hospital. Amenities include swimming pool, play area, fitness center, CCTV cameras, etc.
चलिए राकेश, 3 आपके पास शॉर्टलिस्टेड प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, लेकिन हम यही कहना चाहेंगे कि किसी भी बिल्डर की आज के दिन में हम गारंटी नहीं ले सकते हैं। ध्रुव, आप ये बात मानेंगे कि नहीं?
Yeah, absolutely, of course.
हम यही कह सकते हैं कि स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहा है, आपके रिस्क कम है और इन तीनों में से आप कोई भी चुन ले, कासा ग्रीन एक्सोटिका, एल्डेको सौभाग्यम और गैलेक्सी बाय रतन हाउसिंग. In fact, there are 2 local developers and only 1 national developer, and now most developers in North India have realized that if they don't deliver, their next project is not likely to sell. So I think the concentration and focus is shifting to delivery more than just launching new projects. Dr. Suruchi Mittal has written into us. She says, I'm looking for a property on the expressway. My budget is about 60 lakh rupees. We have looked at some of the options of Exotica, Fresco and Paramount Floravilla. Kindly advise, where should we invest? So, 2 projects, what do you think, Dhruv?
Right, it's, both are reasonably good projects. We've also recommended her to look at one other project.
One of them is ready to move in and
yes,
one of them is just getting fully constructed. Okay.
Yeah. So let's look at the micro market figures first. I mean, the Noida Expressway stretch has an inventory overhang of 9 months, which are very healthy
happened?
for
Suddenly
this.
It's become so less. I mean,
Well,
there
actually,
was a time when Sameer keeps saying that there's so much supply that you're going to see on Noida Expressway that you haven't seen in the last 10 years. But now we see new projects not getting launched, so probably the supply getting absorbed.
Well, that too, when Sector 137 in Noida is actually developing as a very good mid-segment hub. And it's very well connected to all the IT corridor as well in that area, and that's the reason why it's very popular with end users, and a lot of projects are close to completion there or either completed as well. So a lot of options.
I'm very happy to see a healthy inventory overhang, which means that the current, and just for all our viewers, because we keep talking about the inventory overhang figure, it's essentially the time it will take for the current supply in the market to get sold or absorbed. So 9 months is very, very healthy. Go ahead, Dhruv.
Yeah, and the weighted average price we've already looked at is just over 5,000 rupees a square foot in this market, and it's again growing at a very healthy return of almost 10% per annum. So the first project she's looking at is Exotica Fresco by Exotica Housing. This is priced at 5,000 rupees a square foot. It's a completed project available in the resale market, spread over 7 acres, located just off the Noida Expressway, just behind the Purvanchal Royal Park. It's got all the basic amenities: swimming pool, club, jogging track, beauty salon, etc. The next project she's looking at is Floraville by Paramount Group. Again, a good project, priced at about 5,000 rupees a square foot. This is a much larger project, spread over 17 acres. It's located on the main internal road, just 1 kilometer off the Noida Expressway. This project actually faces a 100-meter wide green belt as per the new Noida master plan, and again got all the basic amenities as well. In addition, we have chosen another project that she can look at, Eco City by Supertech Limited. This is priced at about 4,600 to 5,000 rupees a square foot. This project is also partially ready, spread over 13 acres. Project has 2 central parks and a lot of green area within the project, and as well as all the basic amenities in place.
Sandeep Jain is on the phone line with us. He's also got a question, and this time he's going to take us to the Pink City and review that market. Sandeep, go ahead. How can we help you?
हेलो मैम, मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि मैं जयपुर में रहता हूँ, तो एक कृष्णा इंक्लेव करके प्रोजेक्ट है कालवा रोड पे
जी।
तो मैडम ये 75 लाख में खरीदना, यहाँ पर विला खरीदना गुड डील है या नहीं है, और इस एरिया का ग्रोथ कैसा है फ्यूचर पे?
चलिए हम आपको बताते हैं। विला आप खरीदना चाहते हैं, कृष्णा एनक्लेव, कलवर रोड, जयपुर, 75 लाख इनका बजट है. व्हाट डू यू थिंक? It's by Alankar Group. It's a local developer, but seems to have a good reputation.
Yeah, it does. The project is a go-ahead from us. It's a good enough project. And even the micro market is growing at a very good pace. It's a good market for end users as well as investors. It's got very good connectivity to the other city areas as well. Very good infrastructure, social as well as physical in the area. Looking at the inventory overhang figures, also very healthy at 18 months. Weighted average price very reasonable at 3,300 rupees a square foot and growing at a 9.5%, almost 10% per annum. Now the project that he's looking at, Kunj Villas, is built by Krishna Alankar Group. This is priced at about 3,200 rupees a square foot. This is a partially ready project. 100 villas are already completed in this particular project. This is located on the main Kalvar Road and lies just about 900 meters from the Jaipur-Ajmer bypass intersection. It's got all the good basic amenities like swimming pool, play area, health facilities, recreational facilities as well within this project. And in addition, he can look at two other projects. The first one being Park City by SNG Group and Guman Group. It's a joint venture between the two. It's built on about 350 bigas, priced at 3,200 rupees a square foot. 40 families are already living in this project. This is located just off the Kalvar Road, about 10 kilometers from the Jaipur-Ajmer bypass. And these are villas which are fully furnished. They've got 3 beds, 3 ACs, even modular kitchen as well as wardrobes fitted into the villas. And again, all the modern amenities as well. Another project you can look at is Samanvay by Unique Builders. This builder also has a very good reputation in the local market, priced at about 3,700 rupees a square foot. This is also a completed project, again all with the basic amenities in place.
संदीप जी, यही कहेंगे कि आपने बहुत ही बेहतर मार्केट शॉर्टलिस्ट किया है जयपुर का, इसके रिटर्न्स भी अच्छे हैं और जिस कैटेगरी में आप खरीदना चाहते हैं तो एक तो आपका प्रोजेक्ट जो आपने शॉर्टलिस्ट किया है वो आप खरीद सकते हैं, उसमें कोई भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। और 2 और प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं अगर आप देखना चाहें और जिसका भी बजट 75 लाख है और जयपुर में ख़रीदना चाहता है कलवर रोड पे, तो ये प्रोजेक्ट्स भी आप देख सकते हैं, पार्क सिटी विलास एंड समन्वय बाय यूनिक बिल्डर्स। All right, so lots and lots of markets covered from North India. We've got many more to go and we'll continue to take your Q&As, but we are also, as a country, rooting for housing for all and making homes far more affordable. But are there takers for the really affordable homes? Oinitam and Ashwini went out to some of these locations to find out what's really going on.
Rows and rows of houses built and ready for occupation but lying vacant. As you drive by and the road keeps opening up, rows of vacant houses keep popping up in front of you. These are some of the houses which were built under the Congress government's JNNURM and Rajiv Awas Yojana for slum rehabilitation. As the visuals speak for themselves, these houses are built in far-flung areas, no human soul to be spotted for kilometers at end, except for a few labourers and a few cars or two-wheeler passing by once in a while. It took us over 2 hours to reach Bhavana, an industrial town in the outskirts of Delhi, and another hour to locate where these flats are.
Survey should indicate that who are the people, what is their occupation, where all they would be working. Because these are not the kind of people who often can relocate. I mean, he is doing in a company as a kind of a security guard or something like that, and he cannot go on changing the place from one end of Delhi to other end of Delhi just because a house is available.
Things like proximity to the workplace, connectivity through mass public transport systems and provision of basic facilities like water and power are something which even the present Housing for All scheme does not address. From Bhavana, we travelled another about 18 kilometers to Sevra-Ghevra in northwest Delhi. Here, almost 18,000 units built by Delhi Urban Shelter Improvement Board are lying vacant.
सारे फ्लैट्स खाली इसलिए भी हैं क्योंकि जिनके लिए हमने ये सोचा था, जो बेसिकली स्लम्स में रहने वाले लोग हैं उनके लिए जो प्राथमिकता होती है वो होती है काम की जगह और घर, ये नज़दीक होना चाहिए। ये लिंकेज बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है उनके लिए और कई सारे फ्लैट्स काफ़ी दूर बनाए गए हैं शहर से।
Under JNNURM and Rajiv Awas Yojana, around 14 lakh houses were to be built at a total cost of about 41 crore rupees. Around 10 lakh dwelling units were completed, but 2.4 lakh of them, which is almost 1/4 of the houses built, are lying vacant. Among other states where there are vacant houses, the highest number of over 52,000 are vacant in Maharashtra. and we travelled to find out why. This is Prayagnagar compound in south central Mumbai, and here you can see there are about 2,880 ready-to-move-in flats built under the government scheme, lying completely vacant for 3 to 4 years now. This is primarily because this area is completely cut off from the main city and lacks social infrastructure such as good schools, colleges, hospitals. That's precisely why this is as good as a ghost compound.
Maharashtra has been, one of the most urbanized states, and Maharashtra in their cities are all where people are migrating not because of houses but because of jobs. And any housing scheme that does not support the employment issues of people will not take their houses as homes.
But even people who are already living in such dwelling units have lots to complain.
इस एरिया में कोई भी हॉस्पिटल नहीं, इधर ये जो प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल है इसके प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में भर्ती होना पड़ता है और यहाँ पर इतनी इनकम नहीं है। हम लोग वहाँ पर 20-25 साल से रहते थे, 20-25 साल में हम लोग का उधर काम धंधा सेटिंग हुए थे, हम लोग वहाँ पर कुछ ना कुछ नौकरी मिलती थी। यहाँ पर नौकरी के लिए भी यहाँ से हमको कम से कम 50 से 60 रुपया खर्चा करके जाना पड़ता है।
मेरे किचन में हाल में कुल पानी आता है, बारिश में हम लोग बहुत परेशान हो जाते हैं।
Going by the facts, figures and testimonials, maybe it would be better if this government first looks at addressing problems on the ground to make its housing scheme a real success. With Ashwini Pirolkar in Mumbai, in New Delhi, Oinitam Oja, NDTV.
Well, seems there's really no point in building affordable homes in far-flung areas. There won't be many takers, and if the quality is not good, then there really will not be any takers. All right, we're going to move on. Is it the right time to invest in the city of Taj, Agra? It's a long time since we've covered that market, so do stay tuned for that. And if you're looking for a new launch in the new Gurgaon region, check out Sports Park by Sare Homes.